Today, on Be Something Wonderful, my desires are now chasing me. This one shift did it. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of higher consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, welcome back. Big video this morning. It comes from a session yesterday with this client that I've talked with several times now. And I've talked with her, and what she really was saying yesterday, she goes, Tom, life is now chasing me. You're right. I'm letting that present moment unfold. I'm going to talk about some of the things that we talked about. She goes, but everything is now chasing me. And she goes, in your words, I stopped banging against reality. So I want to unpack this because she's now feeling really the naturalness of her oneness with reality. Because when you are natural, when you're feeling that natural oneness, that natural unity with everything you want and with what is, then life unfolds for you and through you. Here's what she said. Tom, I'm becoming more aware of this power, my true nature. We talked about in several sessions about this idea that I've really have been talking about in the last couple of videos as well, is my true nature. Your true nature is I am. The name of God, right? I stopped chasing my reflection. We talked about the mirror principles. We talked about the idea that the reality is a mirror, right? I stopped chasing my reflection and banging against 3D reality. Just since we last talked, hear this, I was recognized at work with a nice bonus for that project. She's talking to me about a project she was working on. She goes, other firms are pursuing me. My SP is chasing me. Other guys are showing lots of interest. I got upgraded on my flight back home. She went to see her parents. And my mom is taking me on a cruise, everything paid. She goes, my dad won't get on the boat. So her dad apparently doesn't like ships. So and remember, and here's some of the things we talked about. I love this. I mean, this is life chasing you. This is it. This is how it should work. This is natural. This is really what I'm trying to tell you. It's not natural to struggle and have to work hard. It's natural to allow the present moment to unfold and give you everything you want. It's natural. She gets it. So I want to talk about this. Remember, to rise in consciousness means to raise your awareness of your true nature or name. True nature or name of God, I am, right? And remember we talked about a few videos ago, this true nature, this vertical, you're really living in a vertical lifeline. Or other words, you're living in a vertical reality where you are all of it, right? This current, and this blue, think of this as your current lifeline, your current film roll. Right, your current script, what you're seeing right now, that frame of reality. Here you are, the little you, that lifeline, right? But really, who are you really? You are this I am. We're all lifelines, all potentials, all realities, all scripts, all versions of you. You are all of them. Do you see it? You encompass all of these realities. And right now you're focused on this one, but all these others are potential. Do you see it? All these dotted realities are potential. This really is the true meaning of everybody is you pushed out. Here you are in the vertical and you push out. From there, everything you think and feel and that concept of yourself is pushed out into these other realities, into these other lifelines. Do you see these other versions of you? Right? That's what really everything is you pushed out means. You push it all out in all these realities. You are everything and everyone. Right? They're all contained within you. Yes, it's your assumptions pushed out, what you're thinking and believing. People will reflect that back to you. But it's more that you're not separate from anything. It can't be any other way. Do you see that? So let's hit this. I go to the Father, for the Father is greater than I. This is what Jesus said, but I really want to break this down. Because really, remember guys, this is the Father, you. And you're one with the Father. The Father includes all reality. See that vertical line? See that higher you, that dimensionally larger you, that I am. I go to the Father. In other words, the little you that thinks you're little, you go to the Father, right? That's the me in 3D reality, right? That's you in that frame, in that current film room. You go to the Father to imagine what you want, to know that all realities are in you, within you, right? And for the Father is greater than I. And remember, this then here is used as a conjunction. Jesus didn't say he's greater than me. Me, Jesus, the physical me. He said greater than I, meaning what? I am. A conjunction joins two thoughts, two ideas. The Father is greater and I am. And this conjunction joins those two ideas. I and the Father are one. So I go to the Father is greater than I, but the I and the Father are one. So the Father and I am are joined. Do you see it? They're joined by that conjunction. I go to the Father. I go to that higher reality. I go in my imagination. I go and see myself where all realities are within me, right? And I know that the Father is greater than I am, right? I am part of that great I am. I am part of that great I am. So, and I and the Father are one though, the Father and I am. Do you see that? It's not the preposition, the Father is greater than me. That implies the small me, the separate me from the Father. See you here? You, and you, the slide, the film roll, right? You, the little you, the lifeline. You're greater than that. You're one with the Father. Both are complete and whole, the Father and I am. It's joined by that conjunction then. Both contain the whole of all that is, the holographic nature of the universe, right? So I am contains the whole of the Father contains the whole of the I am. But the conceiver is ever greater than his conceptions, yet remains one with his conception. Neville got it, right? The whole idea is that when we look at ourselves, when we look at that these desires or these conceptions are greater than us, we look at that reality is greater than us, then we feel small. We're the preposition. That the Father is greater than me. Woe is me. Do you see that? That's powerful. Right? The Father is greater than me. Woe is me. Implies the conceiver is somehow separate from their conceptions. That you're somehow separate from your desires. That you are separate from what you want to be or have. Right? That is your desires. The Father is all desires. Right? The Father is all realities. The Father is all potential. So while the Father is greater than I am, the I and the Father are one. Right? So though the Father is greater than I am, I and the Father are one. Wow, that's powerful. I am is your true nature. That's the name of God. That's asking in his name. Right? The vertical nature of God, the vertical nature of you. Me is that horizontal experience of reality. This is the me. Thinking I'm here, I'm small, I'm trapped in this frame, right? That's the me. Wow, that's powerful. So let's continue this. So all desires are born of the Father. Hear this, because this question came up with her and a couple other clients. You know, what's the difference between an ego desire? How do I know it's the right desire? All desires are born of the Father. Do you see this? You see this. All desires are born of the Father. All realities. It's not a question that one is less or more or lower than another, right? One is an ego desire and one isn't. It's not really a question of that, because all desires are born of the Father. So what are we really talking about? All desires are divine, but the question is this, hear this. Are you desiring to be it or have it from the small me, from lack, need, and separation, from the woe is me? Or are you desiring it or to have or be it from knowing that you're one with the Father, but the Father is greater than you? The Father is greater than you, but you're one, right? Or is it the desire to heal that imagined separation? What is it? Is it the Father is greater than me, right? Or the Father is greater than I am and I'm one with the Father? Do you see the difference? This is when you're desiring to have it from the small me, that's what you might consider ego desire. It has nothing to do with the desire itself, whether it's for a ton of money, a ton of SPs chasing you, whatever it is. It's not the desire that's an ego desire. It's what you're believing about that desire. Do you see it? Are you desiring it to fix something? Are you desiring it from the small me, from lack, from need, from feeling that you're separated from the Father, from feeling that you're separated from everything? Is it the Father is greater than me, the small me, the woe is me? The desire to heal that imagined separation, desire to heal your 3D self? Or is it to experience, hear this distinction today, what it's like to be all that is? The Father is greater than I am, but I am and the Father are one. Wow. So it's to experience what it's like to be all that is. To choose what part of all that you are you would like to experience next, right? The Father and I are one, but the Father is greater than I am. And I am. You are one with it all. Wow. Hear that difference. Is it to heal separation? Is it from the small me? The Father's just greater than me. Nothing I can do. Woe is me. Lack and need. Or is it from that greater reality, knowing that you're just experiencing of one part of all that you are? And that's why you desire it, right? To choose what part of all that is you want to experience. So powerful today. The question is, are you imagining affirming from inside my name? Remember, Jesus asked that. Ask. How to ask? Ask from inside my name, from within that I am, from knowing that you're not separate from it. Your true nature or name. Nature means name, right? Name means nature. I am that already. This is John 16, 23, 24. We're going to talk about the two missing sentences today from that scripture. The edited version, the modern day version, is different than the unedited, original, Aramaic translated version, right? Translated from Aramaic. And I, if I am lifted up from earth, will draw all peoples to myself. John 12:32. If I'm lifted up from earth, will draw all people. In other words, I'll draw all desires, all realities, everything I want. If I'm lifted up. It's not that you're lifted up saying that one reality is lower or bad or worse than the other. That's not what we're talking about, or one desire is lower. You're being lifted up to whatever reality, whatever experience that you want to experience yet. From here, from that greater you, from that greater reality. If I be lifted, this is what Neville Goddard said, if I be lifted up in consciousness to the naturalness, the nature, I am, the name of God, the naturalness of the thing desired, you become one with that desire. I will draw the manifestation of that desire onto me. Wow. And so if it's the small me, I want that and need that for me to feel whole and complete and heal my separation, and that's unnatural. Do you see it? That's unnatural that I want it and need it for me to feel whole and complete. You're already complete. But if it's I desire that, I am that, then it's natural. I am one with all that. That's what Neville Goddard means by rising to the naturalness of the thing desired. The question is, how are you asking? Are you asking from the small me that I need it and want it, I got to heal something, that unnatural asking? Or you're asking in the nature or the naturalness of the name of I am, the name of God? How are you asking? Because that's gonna determine it. John 16, 23, 24. This is the unedited, original, Aramaic, retranslated version. All things that you ask straightly and directly from inside my name, you shall be given. Absolutely all things, right? So far, you have not done this. You've been asking from the woe is me, the small me. Ask without hidden motive. Be surrounded by your answer. Be enveloped by what you desire that your gladness may be full. Let's break this down. We've talked about this many times now in many videos, but today I want to really hit it from this standpoint, from the naturalness, the nature of I am. All things, all desires, all that is, the Father within. That's what that means. It's not some desires some are ego desires or lower desires, and you shouldn't ask that. All desires whatsoever, right? Because all desires, all things are God. All that is the Father. All that is. All of that is within. Ask straightly and directly from inside within my name, you shall be given. Not from the little me, from the I am, straightly and directly within. From the outside, not from the outside, feeling separate from what you desire, right? But from your name, from your nature, from inside that name, from I am. That's what it's meaning, straightly and directly, right? Being lifted up to the naturalness of the thing desired. I am that. That's what Neville meant by that. That's how you're lifted up to the naturalness, to the name of I am, right? That's powerful. So ask without hidden motive, without judging any reality, experience, or version of yourself as good or bad, right or wrong, more or less. All of it's the Father. Do you hear it? Also without judging any desire as more or less, or good or bad, or right or wrong. No judging, no motive, no hidden motive. Without trying to heal your imagined separation from Source or the Father as the small me. I need this to be fulfilled. Without judging one desire as more or less important or valid than any other desire. Only with one motive. And what is that motive? With the motive being the divine motive to experience yourself, not the small me, the self, the I am, as source of your reality, and the concept of yourself as I am that. That's the only motive, to experience that part of you, that the part of you're a fully evolved being. You've experienced it all, you've created it all, to experience any part of that evolution that you want to choose now, any part of all that is. That's the only motive. All the rest are hidden motives, right? That keep you away from what you want. That's powerful today. So be surrounded, we've talked about this one, be surrounded by your answer, enveloped by what you desire, that your gladness may be full. Remember, when you're surrounded by the answer, this is it. You're surrounded by the answer. You're enveloped by your desires. All of these are desires, and they're all God. Be enveloped and surrounded by what you choose next. Praying then, this is what Neville Goddard says. This is NG here. This is Neville. Praying then is seen to be recognizing yourself to be that which you now desire. In other words, increasing your awareness of who you really are, rather than accepting rather than its accepting form of petitioning a God who does not exist, for which you now desire. Do you hear it? Because we've accepted this idea that you're going to petition God, right? That this God that does not exist for what we desire. We're going to ask out of need, out of the small me, thinking we're not one, that God's greater and different than me. And so I've got to ask God, I've got to beg. I've got to ask, I've got to petition God. No, you're praying then is seen to recognize yourself as that I am, of what you desire. I am that. I recognize that's a choice. I desire to experience that aspect of the Father who is greater than I am, but with which I am one, fulfillment and gratitude. Here it is again. I am that. Recognition, it's a choice. I desire to experience that aspect of the Father who is greater than I am, but with which I am one. That's fulfillment. That's gratitude. That's what your gladness may be full. That's the fulfillment and gratitude. That's the grace, right? Instead of, I want and need that. The Father is greater than me. Woe is me. I'm separated from what I want. My conceptions are greater than me. That's non-fulfillment. That's need. This is absolute fulfillment and gratitude. That's why your gladness may be full. My desires are now chasing me. That one shift did it, and that's a big one. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of higher consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, thank you. Thank you for liking and sharing and commenting on the videos. Thank you for joining our Facebook at facebook.com/groups/Be Something Wonderful. Those are the Be Something Wonderful ambassadors, where you can share insight and guidance and ask for insight and guidance from others. Thank you for joining us on Instagram and Twitter at Tom Kearin, and for joining the membership channel, the other channel that we have that has exclusive content and a live stream, the 4th live stream coming this month, the 4th Be Something Wonderful live stream, the 3rd live stream on the membership channel later this month on May 21st at 9 a.m. Pacific Coast Standard Time, right here live from Las Vegas. You, me, and everybody else. Yeah. That's it. With great love, with great light and infinite gratitude, this is Tom Kearin with Be Something Wonderful. Creators, we'll see you soon.